All right, here we go. Happy Friday, Internet. We have made it. We have made it to Friday. Oh, wait, there's not. Oh, there's that light. I was missing a light. I was like, my face looks darker than usual. Hello. Happy Friday. Sorry for. Please excuse the tardiness. I was at a fundraiser this evening. I was watching a bunch of 5th and 6th grade Rugrats run amok in the high school commons, and it was loud. And it was a lot of stimuli. I need like a nap for 100 years now. I don't know how y'all teacher folk do that on the regular, because that's a lot. That's a lot, friends. We had a Palm fundraiser tonight, putting on a glow-in-the-dark dance for the 5th and 6th graders to kick off summer break, and so we needed all hands on deck, parental supervision in every nook and cranny so that they don't microwave and melt forks or try to sneak upstairs to make out with their girlfriends or anything weird like that. High schoolers are not quite as boisterous. Yeah. You gonna take a nap today? Yeah, for sure. I bet. I was exhausted. And I didn't even do anything. I was just there to be an adult body. And I was just tired observing all of it. It was so crazy. But yeah, so dance was from 6 to 8. And then of course we had to help tear down, make sure all the kids got home, and then go out and eat dinner afterwards. And a mix. I'm sure if you guys have heard the rumblings on the internets or on the news, Red Lobster is kind of in trouble, so the family decided that we should go take advantage of Red Lobster while we still have a Red Lobster. So that's where we went tonight. And you bet your bottom lobster dollar we got some Cheddar Bay biscuits up in this bitch. And oh my god, are they so good? You know it. You know it. But yes, so I have Happy Mail that came. We've been waiting on it. Miss Art Parlor has so kindly sent me some original artwork. So we're going to open that up, and then we will dive into the finalization, preferably, of our little worm friend. The worm itself is done, but we got to work on the background, and then we will probably move on to something else. So since this is going to be probably a shorter than usual stream, because we started late, we'll end probably about the same time. Maybe we'll go a little bit longer, because I feel bad because I had to start late. But hopefully we can get the background done. At least. That's the goal. I would like to get this done and turned into Mr. Cody Scheibe so that I can have that off my plate and have that turned in so that we can enjoy that showcase with all the awesome art. Joe told me that he's working on a piece for the Creep Show and Tell too, so I'm very excited. Very excited to see that. Excuse me, I'm still burpy from dinner. So please forgive me with all my burps. Parlor, did you want to join me in voice channel? What's up, Uwu? How's it going? Let me, hold on. I have to poke buttons and do things. Poking buttons and doing things. Poking buttons and doing things. There we go. Did things. Did stuff. Ooh, how was your day? Did you stream today? I don't think you normally stream on Fridays, do you? I know you did yesterday, I think. Okay. Alright, voice channel is on. Good to go. Okay, cool. All right, let's switch over. We'll wait for Parlor to get in here, and then we'll do it. No stream today. Day was good. Tattooed your sister's kid? What?
All right,
That's
I'm
awesome. Uncle Josh with the tat magic. What's up? Miss Parlor. How was your Friday?
I'm good. It was good. I'm chilling, man. I've been
Nice.
sleeping. I've been tired. I went and had Mexican food with my neighbor Mona, and then I came home and took a nap
You
and
had
been
a
watching this.
siesta. Let's
I
go.
did. I don't know.
Okay,
I
so
got
like
like a
what's your
food coma.
go-to Mexican dish?
Uh, I usually get. I love chicken and mushroom quesadillas with
Oh my
spinach.
god, that sounds
Spinach, chicken, and mushroom
amazing.
with like uh guacamole and sour cream.
I love
That's like my
mushroom
favorite.
anything. I love
Yeah,
mushroom
I'm a mushroom freak.
anything. I'm all about mushroom.
I'm a mushroom
Let's
freak.
see. When I go to the Mexican restaurant, I usually go for a quesadilla myself. Usually just a chicken quesadilla. If they want to throw veggies in there, I don't get upset about it because I love me some grilled veggies. Fajitas, absolutely, but I like to do a mix of chicken and steak. I don't like just one or the other. Gotta have the flavor mix up.
Sometimes I'll get brisket tacos too.
Oh gosh, yes.
Because they have a lot of
Fuzzies.
those around here.
Now, Fuzzies is not my favorite Mexican restaurant. That's like fast food. It's like one notch above Taco Bell. That's about as fancy as that gets. But I'm not a huge white queso fan. I think that's part of the reason why I don't like eating there. But they have the best, well, they call it like carnita, spicy pork, tacos, whatever you want to label it on your menu. They have the best flavor of a lot of places that serve them. And then they also make the same meat in a burrito and also in a quesadilla. So I was like, yes, please. I'll take all of those. I will take all of those, please. Just keep your queso off my food. That's all. And I love me some queso. I just don't like white cheese queso. It's just, I'm a weirdo that way.
Now I'm curious to see what it tastes like because I don't think I've ever had it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I'm
Trying to find.
This is so exciting.
I'm trying to find sharp objects. Oh, I know what sharp objects I need. I'm gonna get all the sharp objects.
I could like look any direction from where I'm sitting and find something sharp.
Well, I have options, but I know that I haven't actually. I have a real knife in here. I have a real knife. All right. Let's switch over to the. Do I have my thing on? Is this thing on? It is on. You guys, this is like a hot. See, I have all my sharp objects so that we can get in here one way or another.
Look at them lips.
Look at them lips. Not fancy. This is thick. This girl thick. Look at the sparkly stickers. I love it. I love those stickers. Love the sparkly
I like rainbows.
Stickers. Yeah. Oh, I do the same thing. Whenever I send a streamer something, it doesn't even matter what it is in the mail. I deck it out.
Oh, anybody I send anything to, it's pretty. I go a little crazy with the wrapping.
I don't want to like.
Yeah, it's
the
like
goods.
it was like almost didn't fit in a regular envelope.
Well, this is bigger than a regular envelope. I know it's like.
Oh yeah, I had to get like the special size envelopes.
I don't want to like chop it to death.
Well, you can rip it. It's okay.
No. It is precious. It is sacred. We go nice and easy.
It's a really pretty knife. It's got butterflies on it.
Yeah, it's got butterflies on it. This is a fancy knife. It's even got a gold one right here on the little hip clip because, you know, you got to have a clip so you can take it with you.
Of course. Okay.
Safety lock. Boom. Get some real sharpening done in here. Oh my God, it's like wrapped.
I don't mess around.
Oh my goodness, look at this, you guys. This is so cute. So sparkly. There's party llamas. Llama corns.
I had to.
Oh my gosh, and there's tiger corns. And oh my god, this elephant is my favorite. This elephant is it's an alphacorn.
Yes, alpha corn.
It's an alphacorn. Ah! There's more. Oh no. Let go. Be free. It's got a googly eye on it. I got one googly eye. And look, it's got the love and the little cuppy cake. Oh my goodness. Dang.
I go crazy at the dollar store stickers.
Oh my gosh, they have the best stickers, you guys. They do. They have the best stickers. Mommy. Rainbows! Yay! I just stuck that back on that tape again. Stop it! Look, it's gold. It's so shiny. Oh, words! Lots of words! Okay. I want to let you know how overjoyed I am that I met you and that we have become such great friends. And you have so many incredible qualities that I value and admire. A true gem. Oh, you're so sweet. I look forward to getting to know you even more. And to top it all off, you are legit the funniest person I have ever met. Not on purpose. Please accept this 40th birthday party badger as a token of my devoted friendship to you. All the love, Art Parlor. Aw, thanks, sweetheart.
You're welcome.
This is the coolest. Okay, so let's get this sticky.
You haven't even got to the best part yet.
I know. I'm like, this is like, we're edging it.
Oh, Jesus.
We're edging it. Can't hear. Just stopped to say we're in Mississippi. Wheels is on the road, you guys. She's been all over this great land of America this last couple of weeks. Glitters. It glitters. Oh, it's so this is like textural heaven in here. It's like, if you are a textile person, you need to get the stickers from Parlor because she has all the shinies, all the googly eyes, and the foils, and the unicorns, and the glitter, and all the thing. Oh my goodness, there's layers. We are unpacking it. Here, we're gonna. There it goes.
You don't have to save the tissue paper, okay?
Is this the Taurus symbol?
It is. It is.
What? What? Okay. Okay, that's cool. Don't tear the Taurus
I'm extra,
symbol.
I know. Can you imagine what my Christmas
No, but that's like super thoughtful extra. That's like, I thought about you. I didn't just pull a random sticker off a sheet and stick it on there. That was like, this is a sticker for you kind of touch. I love that. It's a sticker for me. Because I have horns. Because I'm horny.
Oh
I mean,
gosh,
wait. No, that's not.
Wait,
that's
so you
not what
see
I meant.
this.
Okay. Here's the backside. Lovely. All the effort that has gone into this. Oh, it's happening. I touched the string. The magical string.
Yeah, so you can hang it. You said you wanted to hang it on your wall. So
Yes. I'm totally going to hang. I'm going to hang it right there. I have a spot.
Should be able to hang it. Yeah.
I'm going to put it right next to Casey McMonster's little badger that she painted me. Okay.
Here we go.
Yes, I love this. Okay, this is rad. Is this okay? There is a mushroom UFO with a snake in it, and the snake has googly eyes. This is amazing.
It's supposed to be a praying mantis, but it could be a snake.
No, we're gonna make it a snake because it.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna make it a snake. This is amazing. It's got that little poof ball. Look, texture, and that little googly eyes with the eyelashes on it. Perfect. And the ladybug. Okay. Fun fact, and I know you didn't know this. Maybe we had it in one of our weird late night conversations. Was there an intentional reason why you put a ladybug here, or it was just cute?
It was to balance,
Okay.
really,
So
because it matched the
so
mushroom.
here's the story to
And
go with it that makes it personalized.
okay,
It was my camp name whenever I was a Girl Scout.
shut up.
Yeah, it's
I had
true.
no idea.
It's true.
I was just like the puffball on the top is
Yes.
so like so much in the tech, like the
And
clouds
all the
have so much texture.
flowers. Oh my god, you guys, this is like you could run your there's fluffy clouds and they're literally fluffy. This is amazing.
That took forever.
This is
I had to
amazing.
think.
This
My
is
favorite part is
great.
the ants.
Yes, those are so cute.
Because I was gonna do a cow, but I was like, it's in a garden. That doesn't make any sense.
This is so cool. Thank you so much. I love this.
You're welcome.
This is so
I had
rad.
a lot of fun making it.
And the
Like a lot of
string,
fun.
I will treasure the string and all the effort into the framing of the string.
It comes out so hard, right?
It does.
Like it's hard to it's
yeah.
really hard to tell what they look like from like the picture, like
This is
from
so
seeing it on
cool.
screen. But yeah, it took me so much, like it took me forever to figure out the composition for it. Like that was really kind of a fun challenge. And then it was going to be a regular UFO, but then I was like, when I put the flowers on there,
This is
I was
so
just like,
cool.
it has to be like a garden party. And
so
so
many little
yeah,
flowers. I love this. This is the most adorable thing.
those are actually nail art stickers.
What? Okay.
Yeah, so like
That's so cool.
I cut the paper flowers out of this like vintage drawing book from like the 60s.
What?
And then the little flowers are like little nail art stickers.
This is so
I have like a
fun.
whole drawer of like weird stuff that I save for art projects.
Yeah. This is
yeah.
so cool. Well, I am thrilled to put this over here, and I'm honored to have an original art parlor piece.
I love it. I can't wait to make another. That was
This
like
is so cool.
I'm gonna
and
do
it's
another one.
and it's
That's
of
like
your
really
party animals series because you know we're
Yes.
party animals.
Yeah, we are part. Oh, I didn't know I had a party animal series, but I guess I do now.
You do now because you have more than one.
Party animal. That's true. I didn't even think about that.
A party
That's
animals.
that's a great name for this series because I was gonna make more. I'm trying to
Yes,
work
you
on a
should.
show.
You should
So-
do like I don't know, like a party zebra or something.
God, that sounds like a lot of black. Man, it would probably be cool.
Yeah.
I have so many. I haven't been doing art the last few weeks though. I've kind of like, I don't know. I haven't even been on anybody's stream during the week except yours. Like, I've totally
Nice.
taken a step back, I guess. Like,
I've had a weird week myself. So I'm kind of like it's just been I've had a weird vibe about me this week. There's been a lot of things going on behind the Badger scenes.
yeah,
so
you mentioned that.
It's been interesting processing through all of those things, but it'll be all right. I have my bed up here.
Finally.
Yes. I have
I bet that's a
my
great
bed
feeling.
up here. Here, I'll send you a picture of what it looks like.
Okay.
Because I took a picture of the room to show Joe and Jer the other night. I don't just take random pictures of my bedroom. That just sounds weird.
My bedroom is the least
So-
finished room in the whole house.
Okay, so there's my bedroom. And let me show you what the other room looks like. You'll get a giggle. Okay. So I need to get some pencils out and get
Oh,
started.
that looks like fun space.
Yeah. That's my upstairs bonus room. There's a bunch of
I would
junk
love
in
that
the
room.
corner over there that I need to clear out, but otherwise it's a pretty fun space. I've got my studio back here in the corner, the bed's over there. I've got my TV and all my craft stuff. So yeah,
That's
this is
pretty
like
cool.
my happy space. It's my happy space. So
Everybody has to have one of those.
we spent all of last stream coming in with colored pencil to go over the marker, and I really am happy with how it turned out. So now we got to focus on the background part. Because he needs to have something going on. Nothing too super detailed, but we gotta have something going on.
I'm still so sleepy. I don't know what. I think whatever I ate just kind of like you know how you like feel super groggy after a
Yeah.
nap and stuff. I've been feeling like that like ever since I got home.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
So
Food just doesn't hit the same anymore. Just like knocks me out. And I'm gonna go to bed early because I'm going to see the Amy Winehouse movie with my sister tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're going at 1:00, so I probably
Mm-hmm.
need to leave here around 12:30. So
Okay.
I'm probably gonna go to bed. I just feel kind of like worn out. Like I feel like I've been out in the sun all day or something, you know? Like I don't know.
Oh yeah, like whenever
Yeah,
you're
like
out at like
tired
the
feeling.
lake or something, you get like super exhausted.
Yeah, I don't know why, but
It's
I
just,
mean, I've
have
been
you been in the sun today?
not really.
I was gonna say sometimes you get like either dehydrated or kind of like that sun zaps
Maybe
you.
I am. Yeah, I'm dehydrated.
Ooh, maybe a
That
good
was really
glass
good.
of water.
Yeah, I've been drinking out of my bottle. Uh, but
Your water
I had
bottle.
one margarita, and that's all I've had all night. And maybe
Sometimes your body just needs a little
I just,
extra.
I'm just, yeah. Wait
Sometimes.
for Mr. Parlor to get home, and I'm gonna tuck it in.
Heck yeah. I don't want to do
He
an
should be getting
exact
home
middle
soon.
horizontal. I don't want to go super low either. About a third of the way is probably good.
I think that would be a good balance.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Just trying to find that sweet spot.
I don't even know what I'm gonna do on stream tomorrow. Maybe just play more Fallout.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting close, I think, to like the end. And that game is kind of like more challenging than anything else I've ever played because I have to pick a side and I don't know who I want to pick.
Yeah, you do. You do at
Because
some
there's like
point.
5 endings and I'm kind of getting to this space where I don't know. Well, you obviously know I'm not going with the Great Khans or the Legion because they're horrible murdering rapists, but
Oh. Yeah, the other side's also gross though, so there's not really a
I don't like the
one.
NCR really either.
Yeah.
I think I might do the Yes Man ending. I think that's what I'm gonna just
I
leave.
think
I'm just
most
gonna go with
games
straight
make
up
you have to
anarchy.
choose one or the other.
Yeah, there's like 5 different endings you could pick with this game.
Okay, I can put up the sharp pointy things now so I don't hurt myself. Because
I'll probably
I
just
will
play that.
stab my fingers. Ba-da, ba-da, da-da. Let's see, what
I
do we
haven't
have here?
been feeling super artistic since I'm off my meds. So
Creative vibes.
yeah, I'm still I love my brain chemistry levels are still kind of.
You need some like chaotic draw along style things to kind of jumpstart you or something, maybe.
I was like going so hard on the art, and everything for
So
a few months,
hard.
but it also helps when you're ADHD and you're taking your stimulants to keep you focused.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm just like,
Okay, we gotta move the biscuits. I brought the biscuits up here. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I didn't want my
it's
children to
midnight
steal them.
snack.
It's my midnight snack. Oh, I was gonna share this. It broke my heart because it did crack because it's very brittle because it's the Shrinky Dink stuff. But you guys, my son wrote a little love letter for Mother's Day on Shrinky Dink at
Aw,
school, and then of
what's a
course,
shrinky dink?
Shrinky Dink is like plastic, that starts out as like a sheet that's like a half sheet or a quarter sheet, and you can draw on it or paint on it
Uh-huh.
or whatever, and then you cut it down, or if you need to trim it down to whatever shape, and then you put it in the oven, and it shrinks it down
What?
like 10 times the size.
Oh, I am so gonna look for
Yeah.
something like that.
Um,
Sounds like it would be fun to use in
So
your art.
if you wanted to make it into like a keychain or a necklace or something, you need to, before you shrink it, you need to get a hole punch, just a regular size hole punch, and punch the hole in it. So whenever it shrinks down, here, I'll take this out so you can see it better. Hold on.
That's so cool. I had never even heard of that.
So you
Like,
shrink it down and you can see the holes. This was like a regular size hole punch, and it shrinks it down really tiny.
oh my God, that's so
So this
cool.
says, "Dear Mom, I love you so much, and I hope you have a good Mother's Day." And then it says, "Love, Ethan." This was, I was so afraid of using this because it's kind of a weak keychain, so you can't really like keychain it. So I had it
Hmm.
hanging up here, and I had taken it off to show somebody, and it fell off onto the floor, and I stood up and rolled my chair back, and it went crack,
No,
and
oh my
I
God, my heart is
bawled.
broken for
I
you.
bawled. Well, I still have the pieces. So I'm going to try to glue it back together. Obviously, it will not be exactly the same, but I have this little baggie to keep everything together so I don't lose it. So I at least have
Oh,
this, and most of it's all one piece. There's just this little bit that broke off. So hopefully I can fix it with some super glue. We will see. Yeah, my
I'm,
heart broke. My heart broke that
I,
day.
I would, I would be really sad too. All
It's
right,
okay
I'm
though.
Googling Shrinky Dink now.
Yeah, they come in
I'm,
like packs, like on Amazon. You like shrink paper or shrinky
yeah, I
dink.
see that. Oh my gosh, what?
They're really great for 1 year for the kids. I did for Father's Day. I did their handprints on a sheet and then cut it out and then shrunk it down. And so he had both kids' handprints for like little keychains, or you can do them like zipper pulls or whatever. Hey Joe, how's it going? Oh Joe, you have to see the party badger.
What's up, Joe?
Did you see the final bit? I know he got to
He's
see
not seen
part of
it.
it. This
Nobody's seen it.
this is the magnificent original art parlor piece. It has the snake in the mushroom UFO sucking up the ants. And there's even a little ladybug down here and some googly eyes, of course. And the clouds are actually fluffy, cottony, and all the little flowers are these little. She said they're nail decals, so they're like this is very textural. Everything has like a feel, like the little, yeah. Everything is like yes, it makes your senses happy. It is really really gnarly, and even the backing is really pretty too. It's so nice and clean.
I was really mad because usually when I do the string, I cut a hole, like I
Texture.
punch a hole and glue the string on the other side and then pull the string through so it looks more professional and neat.
Yeah.
And it does so many magnets. I totally forgot about it. And I was like,
Oh,
oh,
that's
but I couldn't
okay.
go back and redo it. So I was like, oh, it's not gonna look as good as I wanted it to, but
Yeah, and she wrote a really
it's
sweet note too on a card to put in there. Of course, rainbow, because that's the parlor vibe. But yeah, that was awesome. That came in the mail. I'm guessing it was in the mailbox yesterday. But I didn't get it until today.
well, it
Because
did sit
that's
on my
all.
counter for like a minute
It's true.
before
It's true.
I was like, why won't I just wrap this up?
It's only almost a full month past my birthday, but it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's
It's
well,
I'm still, at least it was like, I'm still 40. We're just celebrating 40 the whole year.
right. I mean, it's just how my husband said she's not going to sit it out on time.
Oh yeah, I knew that was
He,
happening. That was predetermined before anybody said anything. Yeah.
it's just on brand.
It's definitely on brand.
It's funny though, but if I have like a job, like if I'm getting paid for work and I have a deadline, like I will always, I will get it.
Make it done.
But if
Yeah,
it's
make
like
it
a
happen.
personal thing,
Yeah,
like a
we'll
piece
get
of
to
art,
it eventually.
if I get a commission and they want it by a certain time, like I will work all night long.
Yeah.
Like I will go crazy like getting it done. It's that like I don't know, ADHD like panic.
It's good to see you, Joe. How's cruise prep? He's getting ready to go on a cruise, so he's been running around crazy, getting stuff ready to go for that.
Lucky duck.
I know.
Well, we decided the week we're gonna go on our vacation. It's just gonna be a simple vacation this year. No New York City this time, but we're gonna
It
go
doesn't
see his.
always have to be extravagant.
Yeah, we're gonna go see his mom 'cause she's getting older in Alabama, and then on the way home we're gonna do like a loop, and we're gonna go down to Biloxi and hang out the beach for a couple of
My
days,
parents just came back from Biloxi.
and then we're gonna drive and do 2 days in New Orleans because I think that would be fun experience for Nova.
Oh yeah, New
You
Orleans
know,
is super fun if you've never been.
like I've been, yeah, she I think she'll really like that. Going to see like
Lots of
the
checklists, yeah,
yeah.
for sure. Joe, have you
So, but
been
that's it.
breaking in that new iPad? He just got the brand new iPad, and the Apple Pencil is in transit if he hasn't already acquired it.
Yeah, I remember you saying that yesterday. That's
Just got
exciting.
it. And
I wouldn't even
he
have it.
sold his previous iPad to a buddy, so
Oh, nice.
yeah. Good things happening in the Burke household. iPad is all set up and ready. All right. Sounds good, dude. Sounds good. Well, we had again for peeps that may have just come in, late start on the stream this evening because we had to do a fundraiser for the Palm group. It was a glow dance to kick off summer for 5th and 6th graders. And that was quite the overstimulated experience. Lots of noise, lots of screaming, lots of kids running around being turds. We even had a maker outer in the corner situation.
In fifth grade.
Yeah. 5th and 6th, so I don't know which specifically they were, but yeah.
I don't even know if Nova's kissed a boy or not. I should ask her. She has a little boyfriend. I don't know if they
Is that the
get a
Discord
match.
one or is it like an
No.
IRL?
Oh no, that guy's long gone.
Oh.
This is a real boy
A
that I've seen
real
it.
boy.
I've seen in the flesh. That guy's gone. I even checked his there's no more messages like his she kicked him to the curb, I guess.
Wow. Okay.
So that makes me happy. I like the real life boys that I can actually like
Sure. You
interact
can.
with so much better. I
I
don't
was
want to be spy
smooching
mom.
girls in the 2nd grade. My poor teacher called my parents. Oh my gosh, Joe, you Casanova, you.
Actually, I've been thinking about water ever since you sent it to me. Hold on.
Go get you some. Get it. Hmm. Yeah, other than that, it's been a pretty good day. Went to Red Lobster for dinner. With all the doom and gloom around Red Lobster, we had to go get those Cheddar Bay biscuits one last time. All you can eat shrimp was their demise. Uh, Non chain Mexican is the way to go all the time. Parlor said she had Mexican today, too. What did you end up eating? What'd you have? What was your menu of choice today? Did you get the chimichanga? Did you get the tortilla? Chicken steak fajitas? Ooh, that's one of my go-tos as well. I love some fajitas. And I always get that combo too. I don't like doing just one or the other. I like having a mix. This is one of my favorite Zelda songs. Either that or I'll either get the fajitas or a chicken quesadilla. And I usually like getting either mushroom and spinach or peppers and onions and stuff. Gotta have some veggies in there.
Okay. I am back.
Did you get your water?
I did.
Excellent.
Got water. Went to the bathroom. Came back. Took some vitamins. I don't know. I felt like I was like, I should take my vitamins too.
Go get them. You got your water. Now you have something to wash them down with.
Oh no, I already took them.
Oh, okay. I was like, well, if you need to.
I think I'm gonna go to sleep soon though. I'm really sleepy.
You're getting very sleepy.
Yeah, I don't stay up quite as late as I was.
That's good. I went to bed at 1:30 last night. I thought I was ill. You feeling good? You feeling all right? Yep, feeling good.
It's nice to feel rested.
Yeah.
I think I've been getting like 5 or 6 hours of sleep like all week this week, so I need some. I need like a good 8 hour.
A full
Good
8
eight
block.
hours. Yeah.
I don't remember the last time I had a full 8 block all in a row. Mine usually gets interrupted by something or another.
And they say you're supposed to get like 4 hours of the deep sleep because that's where like you get your REM sleep or whatever. And I very rare, even if I get 8 hours, like I very rarely will get like.
I think isn't REM? It's like REM is kind of like your middle stage, so you have to go through REM to get to deep, and then you come back out of it and you go through REM again.
You might be right. Do not quote me on this. I do not have.
I'm just trying to remember from my psychology class in college because I don't remember very well.
Because I was reading studies about insomnia or whatever.
Yeah.
But I noticed from my watch, because my watch tracks like light sleep versus deep sleep.
Yeah, that's nice.
And I always feel the best when I actually do get
dip down in there.
the 4 hours. Like it really is.
Yeah, it gives your
noticeable
body
difference.
a chance to do its thing, heal, recharge. Out with the
I was
old, in
reading
with the
something
new.
where that's the sleep where your brain, like when you're sleeping, your brain's toxins leave.
REM. Everybody hurts sometimes. It's true. It's true.
But I think I am gonna like hop off the voice chat because I'm
Okay.
like really tired. Um,
Yeah, go get you
but I
some
wanted to
rest.
be here
I'm
for
glad you
the
could pop
opening
in
of the gift.
and yeah, and get the full live experience.
I'm really happy you
Yes.
liked it. It was so
Yes, I
fun to
love
make, and
it. Thank you again. That's so amazing.
it was really fun,
I am
and you deserve it.
honored to have your art in my home, ma'am.
But good night, Joseph. Goodbye,
Good
everybody.
day.
The parlor has to rest, so I will see you later, guys.
Okay,
Adios.
bye.
Bye.
Jeremy's singing I Want It That Way. Tell me why. Incoming, friends. Incoming. It must be the song on the radio. I can't hear it. Enjoy your lurk, Joe. No licking the lurkers. It's true. Jeremy Stoltz! Stay calm. Stay calm, everyone. Because Jeremy, you are my fire, the one desire you need. When I say I want it that way. That's right. I was lurking. I was watching. Let's get Jeremy some shout out. Let's get Jeremy some shout out. Welcome in, Raiders. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. If not didn't get clipped, I'm gonna cry. Oh, if it didn't get clipped, oh we can make that happen, bro. We can make that happen. It's at the very end of your stream, so we can all go back and clippy clip. Or are you talking about my rendition? Because you can also do that too. Hey! Resubs! Oh, mine? Yeah, we can definitely do that. 19 months, dear! Thank you! Bro! That's a long ass time. HR! You just did thousands more dots! You upped mine from a tier 1 to a tier 2? Holy shit, Jer. What? Thank you, Trisha. Grandma's always sucking those eggs. Let's do it. happy, 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 joy, joy, 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 joy. That's right. Thank you for that redeem of happy, happy, joy, joy. We all need a little bit of happiness in our lives. Jeremy Stoltz, off the rails, making that a tier 2 sub, ladies and gentlemen. He is a baller today. Baller. So, since we started stream late, I think all we're going to probably have time to do is work on this background, but I'm not going to slop my way through it. We're going to work on it for a while. That worm looks like it's about to jump off the page. He might just crawl right over there and say, hello. And 50 bits as well. Jeremy, thank you. My goodness. Thank you, my friend. I want it that way. Dude, I was a boy band nut whenever I was a kid. Chat, are you Backstreet Boys or NSYNC? Backstreet Boys or NSYNC? It's okay if you're one of the other ones too, but it was always between those two. You always had a first love. Was it Backstreet Boys or NSYNC? It's fine if you liked, Boys to Men was fine, but they were kind of in their own little R&B vibe. Neither? Were you a 98 Degrees kind of thing with Nick Lachey and what's his face? I can't remember all the names. Mr. Timberlake was an NSYNC. Boys to Men, yeah. Dude, I made out to so many Boys to Men songs. Boys to Men made so many babies when they were popular with just their voices. Originally New Kids on the Block, still New Kids on the Block. Yeah. Okay, so we have this beautiful base color that we've been laying down. But we're not stopping there. We've got to get some texture. I think we're definitely going to be... H.R. Johnson was saying about her stippling adventure. She came in and gave us an update that she's already added another 1,100 additional dots to her piece, which is absolutely insane. But I think I'm going to also be joining that club because I'm going to be adding some rock texture, which is kind of dotted in a way. So I'm going to be adding some more mossy colors and stuff. You were into New Kids. Everyone else was into NSYNC. 11,000. Sorry. I said it wrong. Yes, you're right. 11,000, not 1,100. That's crazy. And Mama is streaking through my chat. Everyone, avert your eyes. Mama Tree is streaking through my chat. You naughty, naughty little minx. And she's licking everyone while she's doing it. Oh my god. I'm only losing my mind a little. Of course, of course. The more dots, the more you lose. With each dot, it withers away. Like sand in the hourglass. These are the days of our lives. This is looking freaking fantastic. Thank you. I'm quite enjoying this journey. I hope Cody Scheibe continues doing themes like this because I really enjoy them. I know he likes to bounce around and do other things too, but sometimes when you pick a topic that just really resonates with you, you kind of have to go all in on it. It's true. It is true. Let's see. So I want to do some darker bits, but I want to make sure we... So I remember doing some stippling to show some value change in a Viking lady piece that I did a while back. It turned out quite lovely. But this is going to get that rough texture, and the only way to get it is a dot by dot method. And the more you spread out the dots, the lighter it looks. You're thinking about doing June Tune? Oh, that's so fun. June Tune's a great... And there's such a great community around it, too, that's really interactive. Like, if you go through and follow that hashtag... Now, I know that Instagram is dumb with their hashtags, and they don't show you everybody's stuff, which kind of kills the fun of it. But, it's really fun to go through, and they're really supportive of other people joining in, if you will. Remember you mentioning that I would enjoy it after you saw my Inktober stuff. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, if you're I remember that too. And they have an actual, like, I think junetune.com or whatever website. And so you can, like, go back and look and see. You're not sure you have enough spoons for it. Maybe not do the whole thing, but, like, pick one a week or something. That works too. It's all about just getting drawing and practicing. Just keeping that love for art a-flowing. Let's add some green in here. Yay for another storm. Yay. I understand about your spoons, though, because I have a short supply of spoons as well. And that was a concern I also had whenever I was talking with Jeremy about it. Jibber, do I have some art tacks, bud? I know he's probably checking on wife and, de-streaming. But I don't want to I want to make sure we don't forget our lovely rating party and give him his due. I've learned just to be happy with what you can manage, not worry about. Yes, exactly. That is a lesson I think all artists need to learn. It's a hard one to learn, especially if you you feel like if you don't complete it, you're like letting somebody down. And I think that somebody is typically yourself, because you set personal expectations. But if you allow yourself to have different expectations, then it tends to do better. Okay, I like this color combination quite a bit. This is going to be nice. It's going to be nice, you guys. It's going to be so nice. We'll come back in here with some darker browns. Where is the browns? What brown do I want? Probably this clay color. E300? Where are you? There it is. Yep. This is going to have some nice color blend. Ooh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Extended. Oh, that's okay, Jer. My apartment smells like wet dog. Ew. Ew. I wrote the whole "'twas the night before Inktober" thing last time around, and basically reminding others and myself not to be mad at myself. Yes. Hey, what's up, Carl? How's it going? Carl, did you get a chance to see the party badger that Parlor did for me before she sent it off? Because I know you were there for her working on a good chunk of it. Did you get to see the final bit? I'll share it with you guys. There's some other people in here that didn't get to see it either. So Art Parlor drew a party badger in honor of my 40th birthday, and it's a multimedia piece. So there's a little bit of everything in here, and it's absolutely adorable. It is absolutely adorable. So there's googly eyes, there's glitter, there's stickers, there's paints, there's even like little cotton on the fluffy clouds. It's absolutely fantastic. These little flowers are little nail decals, and there's little garden flowers and a ladybug. There's even the snake in a mushroom UFO that's sucking up the the ants. It's absolutely fantastic. And this border, she all hand glued this string around the frame. There's 2 different colors of string, and then she backs it really nicely and has this beautiful label. And a lot of the times she'll do a magnet for her pieces that she sends out, but I told her, I was like, I'm just gonna hang it up on the wall, and so she put a little hanger on it for me. It is just so sweet, and it's absolutely adorable, and I love it. It's absolutely precious, and I have the perfect spot for it up here next to my desk. Yeah, it really turned out nice. So there you go. Art Parlor, giving it her all. Even I love this little fluffy glitter pom-pom. It's very sweet. Why do you have... Yes, I know, right? You guys should all do that. That's therapeutic all on its own. Everybody go get you a big box of googly eyes, varying sizes, and take them with you. Like, get a little baggie and put them in your purse, and take them with you and put them on random stuff. It'll make people smile. It's true. It'll happen. Carl, are you going to be participating in the creep show until this month? Are you doing a piece for that? I'm going to leave and support Lurk. Yeah, okay. Sounds good. Yeah, you need to take a break from putting dots on things. Thanks for the lurk, and thanks for hanging out for a minute. You're unaware of it. Okay, so are you familiar with Cody's Creep Show and Tell and how it functions? Because, I mean, I don't have to recap it if you already know. No, okay. So every week Cody does a Making Monsters thing, right? So that's more like quick draw character stuff. So Creep Show and Tell is more of a long-term, because you get like several weeks to work on one piece and submit it, and it's all based on one theme. So this month the theme is the Labyrinth. Last month it was the movie Creep Show. Past Creep Shows he's done Opposites Attract. He's done underwater, several different themes. It changes. It's not all about movies usually. And so you come up with your piece, you email it to him so that it's secret until the actual showcase. And along with your art piece, you write a little blurb that's your tell. So it can be a poem, it could just be something short and sweet talking about the piece, whatever you want it to be. It doesn't have to be a very big, long thing. I've written cute little rhymey Dr. Seuss style poems with a couple of mine. Otherwise, it's just kind of like, this is how I made this. Thanks for the opportunity. You're amazing. So just whatever you feel like writing. You send off the email by the deadline, and on the showcase date, he will go through every single piece, and he will spend plenty of time looking at it, loving on it, and just kind of giving you your due. During that time, you can share your links or whatever it is that you want to do. And then, everybody just kind of it's a big love fest of art for the day. It's similar to how Anthony Wheeler does chaotic draw-alongs, where he goes through and like shows off everybody's stuff, but it's more presented in a fashion where it's more it's almost more show-like, I guess. I don't know. They do a pretty similar job. Yeah, but this is exactly. So this is monthly now. It used to be every 2 weeks. So you have, he gives you plenty of time to do a really nice concentrated piece that's not like slapped together. And I really like how he doesn't like you to post it in his Discord or anything until the reveal at the showcase, which is really fun. Now, I know I'm doing mine on stream. That kind of kills the whole surprise factor. But, I'll just email it to him so the final gets revealed. And then after the showcase, then I'll post it on social media and stuff. So, literally, if you're not sitting in here watching me create it, you're not going to see it. That's fine with me. But I've had several really good pieces come out of doing and participating with the Creep Show and Tell, and it's such a different vibe than his Making Monsters. Because Making Monsters is like a speed draw. You have like 30 to 45 minutes to do something where you have time to plan and like spend more time detail and stuff on it. So if you're in his server, there's a whole channel dedicated to it. And it has all the details and stuff in it. On like where to send it and the deadlines and all those things. What's up, Jer Bear?
Not much. I'm just stopping in for a few minutes before I have to head to bed.
Yeah.
I gotta get up at 6.
Boo.
Yeah, it's my one and only close. Or open, sorry.
I was gonna say, you close at 6 a.m.? What?
Yes.
What? It's wild. You wild animal, you.
And then next week I have 1 open and 4 closes.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm not happy with it.
Ugh. No, thank you.
Yeah, starting with Sunday, where I'll have an open to close. So I have 1 open to close and then 3 regular closes.
Trish
plus
says
an
hi
open.
again.
Hello?
Trish says hello again. Hello, Jer.
All right, Lindsay.
Yes.
Today's art.
Give me your art. Give me your art. I demand it. Layers upon layers.
I put a little bit into
I
tonight's.
hear a tootle. So we'll look at that here in just a sec.
Oh, toodle!
Oh, toodle! Ooh, this is Kingdom Hearts music. I know this song. I'm listening to like a lo-fi. Sorry,
cool.
when is the deadline? It's the end of the month. Let me double check the actual date, but I believe it's the end of May. I believe he's giving us a full monthy month. Monthy month. Scrolling.
Well, if you did fart, then you'd be right on Anthony Wheeler's show earlier.
Yeah, the deadline is the 30th at 4 p.m. Central Time. So if you don't have it emailed to him by 4 p.m. Central on May 30th, you will not be participating. Yes. All right. Let's look at Jer's art real quick so he can get along to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Scoot along. All right, let's...
Oh, the Get Along Gang. That was such a good cartoon.
The Get Along Gang. All right. So let's see. Today's art tax, continuing the saga from yesterday and of the whole month. Tour of Egypt. This is the original piece.
Mm-hmm.
We are in a museum with a jack-o'-lantern head security guard dude.
Yep, that's still Officer Spice.
Oh, nice. Officer
Yeah.
Spice. I couldn't remember his name.
Yeah, it's Pumpkin Spice.
Okay. Yeah, Pumpkin Spice. Okay, so that was the original piece. Now, this is the updated piece of that scene. Wow, you expanded on this one.
Yep.
This is great. So our main character, Daniel. Daniel is still needing a place to hide. He's hiding from the dudes. And he spots the History Museum, so he sneaks in. And inside...
And by the way, that is a picture of an actual museum in San Francisco.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah. I looked up history museums, and that was one that I was like, oh, I think I can do that one.
Nice. Hi, Joe, by the way.
Hello, Joe.
Inside, Daniel sees an opportunity, a janitor's closet. Daniel uses toilet paper to cover himself. Uh-oh, I see where this is going. That's one way to hide, and how to infest your mummy wisely. I love the puns in this series. So you have the Tour of Egypt display this way. He's chilling, hiding out over here, and Officer Spice is just strolling on by, not suspecting a thing. And if you guys want to go check out the Titanic, the display is over here on the left.
And there's telltale signs like he didn't wrap his shoes.
Yes, and you can
and you can see the toilet paper perforation.
Yes, exactly. It's so fun. That's really great. And then, okay, remind me again, who's this little guy down here? Is this a hint for the next one?
That was an add-on to way back when it was like, this is the cat that keeps returning. And when I did it before, it was just the pumpkin guy kept returning, showing up. Okay. But then I decided, why not add a cat sidekick, officer with him?
Okay, so it's kind of like his junior deputy kind of...
Yeah, that's Officer Scratch.
Officer Scratch, cute.
Yeah, so he was in the other shot back when they were asking people around. The like 4 or 5 back or so, or a week or so back. Yeah. And so he was standing next to him then.
The very next day.
He did come back the very next day.
So yeah, he was one of the new characters I added in this year, along with the spider bartender, the Rick Troll.
Oh, here it is. Okay, so this is the previous one. And there's Officer Scratch on his side.
Yeah, he's meowing.
Meow. He's mewing? Was he mewing?
Yep. He's mewing.
That's the dumbest thing. Anyway, that's awesome. Jeremy Stoltz, you guys, bringing his vision to life. You definitely are going to have to turn this into an actual comic book.
Yeah.
Since you've got all the pages and you're really fleshing it out to even more detail. Yeah, this will be a great little comic to put together.
But that is one of the reasons why I've slid over from Inktober to this challenge, because of the words and stuff that they use. Because it gives you such a bigger concept you can go with than just, the one word things that Inktober gives you.
Yeah, the little phrasing so you can play with it a little bit. That's amazing. Well done, dude. Well done. Yep. Well, don't let me keep you up past your bedtime, sir. I do understand 6 and 6:30 and all of those wee hours in the morning do come quickly. So
do.
please go get your rest so that you don't like accidentally like eat somebody alive because you're tired.
No, that's the beauty of it. I just wander away and say, "Hey, call me if you need me," and then make them do all the work.
There you go. There you go.
And then say, "I've got some important business to do," and they're like, "What?" I was like, "I got to file some paperwork in the back office," which is our code word for "I'm going to take a poop." Because you inevitably will get called while you're in the bathroom, and someone will be like, "What's your location?" And so you answer with filing paperwork in the back office.
I think that's
that way
great.
anyone that happens to be around, doesn't get the pooping.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Sweet.
Joe, have you ever filed paperwork in the back office?
What do you think, big boy?
Have you ever seen a grown man naked?
You ever been in a cockpit before? You ever seen a grown man naked?
Yep. A couple times.
I try to avoid that these days.
Yeah, I do too.
What is my code word? I think it's just corn.
Corn?
No, that's the
corn.
game. That's the game.
No,
you can't use that as the code word.
No, that is my code word.
Oh my god. Lord help us.
And don't forget the Hulk mask.
What?
Yeah.
You remember when he took us to the bathroom?
Yeah. Oh, I remember.
And he had the Hulk mask on?
It was magical.
Yes, it was. It's forever seared in my brain.
It was something that needed an extra gamma push.
Oh no.
Hulk smash!
Don't push too hard. You might smash
This is also
something
true.
else. You might smash your O-ring out.
Get a good old rosebud going on down there.
See, you never know what kind of conversations you'll get.
You never know what you're gonna get in here, boys and girls.
Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna cut this one before I get into something else.
Cut it like the cheese.
Yes, cut it out.
Good night, Dave.
Good night, guys.
See ya. Jeremy Stoltz. Stoltzies. Good night, Jeremy. He's such a sweet bean. I'm digging this vibe that this music's throwing down. It's kind of nice. It's an E Honda's theme from Street Fighter.
Oh, I know that thing very well.
But this is the lo-fi version, so it's very chill.
I don't think I've ever heard that one. I know the theme song, though.
Chill vibes. Yep. This is the darker one. This is also the darker one. Making sure I don't mix these up, because that would not be good. How was your cotting earlier? Was it caudelicious?
Sorry, I was talking to the wife.
Oh.
Yeah, it was good.
Alex! Hi!
She's getting ready to go to bed. She's got a long day. She's got some pampering tomorrow.
How nice.
It's very nice.
That's gonna be so nice.
It's very nice.
Very nice.
Mama's gonna get pampered.
So nice.
I'm not gonna be on too much longer in bed. I'm just hanging out.
Yeah, I'm glad you popped in for a minute.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Yeah. I wanted to come in and say howdy.
Yeah, I'm glad you popped in while we were doing the Party Badger reveal.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yes, it was. Yeah. Probably won't be on tomorrow night anywhere. Got to get in bed pretty darn early. We got to get up early on Sunday. So.
I got you.
But I wanted to hop in and say I'll see you in about 8 days or 9 days, whatever.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace out, y'all.
Check you later, bitches.
Bye.
You're gonna have
But
a
anyway,
blast. You always have a
yeah.
blast, so I have
Of
full
course we
faith
do.
that this is like no different than any other vacay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been a while since we've been on a cruise, so this will be really nice.
Yeah.
But continue the arts and
Absolutely.
have a great week.
Definitely.
Alrighty. Joe Burke out.
Have a great time.
Bye.
Bye. Joseph Burke Arts, everyone. Off to the land of cruising. Just curious if anyone knows of any good free photo. Have you tried Photo P? As in Photo PEA. It is a web-based photo editor. It has basic Photoshop capabilities. I don't know exactly what it is that you're wanting to edit. You have Krita for illustration, but want a quick program for photos. Photo P. It's PEA, like the vegetable. If you're just wanting to do like color adjustments and stuff or like background removal, there's several like phone app ones. But if you're wanting to do like high quality stuff that's not web based, a lot of the times those don't cut it. Yeah, Photo P. That's a good one. And I believe you can export it as PSDs as well as the standard image types as well. Wow, I did that top and look at how much that turned into a rock. Holy smokes. That's crazy. Let's get some more green going. Carl, have you tried any of the Affinity Suite at all? By the way, out of curiosity. I only say that because if you're looking for design software that doesn't have a subscription base tied to it, it's just a one-time license, and it's affordable when it comes to design software. That is definitely something I would recommend. When doing colored pencils, do you use light colors first? Yes and yes. Not the lightest light. So I usually... It's all about layer build-up. So, like, I like to do, like, a middle tone to start, like, a base layer with colored pencils. And then I come back in with my dark tones and my light tones. So that it's... When you're burnishing, you're almost blending the colors together at the same time. I'm thinking of getting Clip Studio Paint when it's on sale. Yeah, that's a good one. If you're doing a lot of digital art, that's really great grab. For sure. What do I want to do? Put some of these darker colors up here. Okay, gonna try to color the horse I drew. Yeah. You might, on like a scratch sheet of paper, practice blending to see how it feels to do that. I always like to practice on scrap sheets before I dive into art pieces. That's just me, though. Okay, and then we need... For marker, I would definitely start light and work darker and build up that way. But for colored pencils, if you're starting on a white piece of paper instead of like a toned piece, I like to kind of establish where my middle tones are going to be for a base layer, or maybe your mid lights. Oh, 100%, yeah. Always test out if it's not a technique that you're super comfy with, or if you don't know what your colors are going to look like blending together, always test it first. Always, always. Because test papers you can always throw away if you fuck it up. I would say really, really, really bad words, naughty words, if I screwed up, like this worm, for example, because of all the time that I've already invested in it. If I fucked it up, I'd be like, motherfucker. Mother trucker, man. Nope, not the bullet point. Not the bullet point. We do want to get this in here while it's darker, though. While it's wet. For sure. Get it in there. I think that was too dark, but we'll see. Mother chicken? Yeah, mother chicken, exactly. Mother chicken. No, I can't use that. That's Calf's word. She has that trademarked. That's a Calf phrase. I know she doesn't own it, But I feel wrong. There we go. Look how nice that looks. My goodness, the texture. This is going to look amazing once we keep getting it going across. Keep it going. Keep it going. Oh, wait. That's the base color. We want the other one. Mother chicken. I blame H.R. Johnson for inspiring me to stipple. But, I mean, there's really not a better way to get a good rock texture, to be quite honest. I mean, you can just literally feel, like, the sandpapery texture of an edge of a stone wall. With all the dots. All the little granules. All stuck together. You want a hat from Babe Ross today? What? So... Got it. I don't have any giveaways going this time. I haven't had any in a little while. We'll have to do some soon. That's so awesome. Congrats. It's so fun. I am way overdue for an art sale. I'm gonna have to make like some big event of it. And do like some giveaways and stuff. I don't do a ton of giveaways. I mean, if anybody wants to donate a item from my shop to the chat, we could trigger a giveaway that way. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, she's awesome. She's a sweet pea. I just want this to be kind of like the base layer all over. And then we'll come back in and do the darkers. Mm-hmm. Greens and browns and browns and greens. Stipple Queen. Dot therapy. For anyone that gets angry, do a stipple project. You can just do a million little knife stabbing. Are you filling this book up with finished pieces? Maybe so. I think so. I don't really have a lot of, like... I should probably be better at it, to be honest, but, like, just, like, fuck around sketchbooks where I just doodle stupid shit that nobody ever sees. This size is perfect for, like, my streams. Not only does it fit frame-wise, but also time-wise. In order for me to complete a project in just a couple of streams, this size seems to be right. You want a stabby in real person? Well, honey, that takes you to jail. And I will not be encouraging that, because in jail you cannot hang out with me. And we'd like to keep you around. So let's not stabby people in real life. That is not a good choice. Overall. Though I agree, there is some therapeutic benefits to stabbying a person, but you only get to do it once. And it probably doesn't technically resolve the anger. It doesn't solve the actual problem. I'm sorry. It's just not the way it works. You have the same book size with the ring binding. Yeah, it's a great size to work with. Actually, I have several of them. So I have 2 of the Wheeler books, the sketchbooks, and I have a couple of finished pieces in those, but they're like double the size of this. So I don't have a tendency to reach for them automatically unless I'm doing a very big project. I have a tendency to do a lot of streaming pieces this size, so I either do this size or I do the next size down that's smaller. This size. Now, I've done this entire book for the most part. I only have like that many pieces of paper left. Orange isn't your color. Yeah, it probably doesn't go with your complexion very well. But I have some doodles in here. Like, I use this for, like, your really super speed... this is my absolute favorite, by the way. The Patrick Starfish. So these are, like, prompts. Like, whenever you're hanging out in, like, a stream, and they're like, hey, guys, let's draw together. You have an hour, or you have half an hour. This size is perfect for that. Whenever you do weird, crazy shit off the fly. Oh my gosh, here it is. Okay, so this was actually a chaotic draw along piece, and you can see how I did the texture for the grass. This is all like stippling that was nice and blended together, and it looks very kind of like soft and out of focusy. But yeah, so I mean, you can, and this paper is nice because it works with all sorts of things. There's my that's another chaotic draw along. I think it was before they called it chaotic draw along. Patrick is sexy. But, I mean, yeah, I have my little blendy tester pages. We all blend. This was a Making Monsters. I don't remember the words. I think it was herpes, mouth, eggplant, space pigeon. Possibly. I don't know. Sometimes the shit that comes out of a Making Monsters night, you just don't ask questions. You just do it. it makes sense at the time. This was a crow murder, I think. It was a kamikaze bird. It's hilarious. That was a really bad drawing from Sci-Fi Timber. My little... So yeah, these are like little dailies. I did a lot of like June Tune pieces from that. There's my Mushroom Samurai. That was another chaotic draw along as well. So anything that you're going to sit in a stream and spend a very short amount of time doing, scale down the size. You'll be able to produce some pretty nice stuff. But for bigger pieces that are going to take a stream or two, and you have a little more time to work on it, I usually go with this size. Or I do have a sketchbook up there that has a couple pieces in it, but is this the one? Yeah. So I do have, this is the 8x10 pieces. Is this the only one in this book? Yeah, the other one's in the other book. I have a couple of sketches in here. This is a gargoyle. I don't know what the fuck that is. That's a plushy bat. That's a really scary chick with a dress on. I don't know what the fuck that is. There's some nuggies. You should just have a palm size. Yeah, yeah. And then yeah, we get serious with these bigger pieces. We spend some time on these bigger pieces. So I used to stress myself the hell out because I started doing like prompt challenges with like this size and it was just overwhelming. Yes, I know that you don't have to fill all 4 edges full capacity color. I get that. I just like doing it that way. Especially if I like something. Yeah, digital. 100%. Yeah. Yeah, that was the last piece in this book. So I'm one of those kids that has like several books going all at the same time. Because I'm a weirdo like that. But this is the typical size that I like to go with. This one or the smaller one. It seems to work. Yeah, palm size is great though, especially for those quick draw moments. Because you have enough time to sketch it out. And really kind of think about your composition because you're not so stressed out about filling up such a large space in such a short amount of time. Because that was always my like mini anxiety attack about doing those. Especially if they're like super timed. And a lot of streams are, because I mean you can't spend like all day on one thing. I haven't done a lot of those draw along stuff in a while. I need to get back into it. So you guys, this coming Tuesday is the last day of school for the school year. So there may be schedule changes and shifts. We may be doing a day stream or so. I haven't really thought through what that looks like yet. But we'll definitely still keep our evening slots available. But I would like to have a day stream or two. At least until I can land a job. Oh, speaking of, you guys, I got an interview offer. So, or invitation, not offer. Nobody's offered me anything except for an interview, which is super exciting. It's a graphic design gig at a local community college here. So, fingers crossed, prayers said, whatever you need to do, pray to Allah that they like me enough to pick me. You know, because I have to, like, duke it out against a whole bunch of other talented people that are also looking for jobs. So let them see that I'm the best, okay? Yeah. Thoughts and prayers for that happening, because that salary would actually be quite all right. That would be a quite all right way to kick off the new era of my life that is quickly beginning. Doing all the things and rooting for you. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Yeah. All the good juju next week. I picked Friday, but I'll have to wait for them to confirm that that is actually happening before I say it. So end of next week. Hopefully. Yes, yes, yes. Gotta get that money, honey, honey. Do-do-do-do. Then I'll be a big girl again. A big girl job. What's nice is that even if I'm working full time, I can still keep my streaming schedule the way it is currently. I just have to make sure I end on time. Because, you know, sleep and shit. My body has to learn what that is again. Normal human functioning hours. None of this vampire shit. Sleep is overrated until you actually have to be creative. You cannot be creative if you don't have any energy in your body. It is required to function as a creative. I've tried doing it without. It doesn't function very well. Yep. I have to actually like adult and people, which I struggle with even on a full night's sleep. Peopling is hard, you guys. Peopling is really hard. I know, right? Ew! But if I'm working for a community college, it's gotta be kind of chill, right? It's gotta be somewhat chill. Nowhere near like working for an advertising agency. Holy mother of God. The marketing department for a college, I think I can handle it. Yeah, you would think. For sure. Okay, this is turning out quite nice. I'm quite happy with this so far. It's very nice. How many dots do you think I've done so far, you guys? Has it more than 5? I'm not going to count them, so your guess is just going to be your guess. Plus, you could run into a hot single professor. Let's go. A million? Yeah, it's been at least a couple tens here or there. 669 at least. At the very least. definitely 669. We all blend. We're all blending. We went a boom a doom bop. $69. Stab, 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 stab. No, I got it on his head. That's not fair. That's probably not the right color I should be doing that with. Let's try this one instead. You're working on yours? Yay! That's awesome. Trying to make him pop a little bit more from the background. It's a serial mascot who may or may not have committed murder. What? You haven't drawn the victim yet, so he's clear. What? A serial mascot. For Creepshow? Or are you drawing... What are you drawing it for? Sounds cool, though. Oh, it's supposed to be bugs doing crimes. Okay, got you. I didn't get to catch the prompt today. I was going to go check that out later. I haven't been able to pop into his streams as much as I used to. There were some really cute ones. Nice. Love to see it. Mm. I need more of this green to come down into this area a little bit. Yep, that's what I was missing. I mean, I was liking the gradient change, but it was like almost too bright. I'll have to go through the Discord over there and see what I missed today. I really enjoy going through the channels over there and seeing everybody's art. Even if I don't get to catch them live, I usually sneak over there and peruse the creativity of the crew. Okay. I like it. I like it quite a bit. Okay. Now for this bottom situation. I'm going to do it a little bit different. Oh, that's sexy. God, I love a good gradient. Don't you? What is it about a gradient that's just so dang satisfying? Hello. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I want to keep the base a smoother texture because this is so textured up top. So that nice contrast. We're going to have more contrast and more smoother gradient textures to kind of capture the shadows and stuff. Like that. I want to push this back even more, but we're going to wait a second and let it dry. Yeah. This is so cute. I really wish this headache. Oh, I wish your headache would go away too. Headaches are never fun. Sorry. Is it all the pressure changes with the storms and stuff, Mama Tree? I bet it's not helping. Lack of caffeine, lack of sleep. Oh, yeah. That also plays a role, too. All those lovely factors playing together. I still want that green to be a little bit more pushed back. What is this one? This one is the 80. I want a shade darker than this. That may be too dark, though. Or too yellow. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to find the right color. What color do I want? Khaki. May not be the right answer. Let's try it. E44. I want this whole thing to be like one shade darker so it falls more into the background. Because I want Wormy Friend here to be like the most prominent and bright. That makes him pop a lot more. Yeah. Hopefully that. I don't want it to be too dark. I definitely want him to pop a little more. And I think that did it. Let's give it a second to dry a bit. That helped a lot, actually. Hopefully it stays that dark. Because I kind of like this situation. Trying to blend all those white halo-y bits. I know some of it's just hair. Some of it's just hair. It bugs me. I know this is like, if you were to tear this out, it wouldn't matter. But it bugs me not having this colored up here at the top. Eh. You guys, we're almost pretty much there. What time is it? Oh my gosh, it was like perfect timing too. Yay! How cool is that? Okay, where is a blue? Maybe. B260. Where's that color at? Right there. 128 in the Eastern land. The land of the Eastern. Very well, very well. I'm gonna get in here and finish the white bits out of this. the total irrelevant colored bits up here in the spiral. But it makes it look more complete. It makes it look so much better now. Just doing that little bit makes so much big a difference. It's completely irrelevant to the overall, but because whenever I scan it, the spiral doesn't even typically get in, because I usually crop it. For this one, I may not crop out the spiral, though, because his hair goes up and out. Because composition is a very weak skill that I have, clearly. Well, kids, I think we, does it look weird without having the... Nah. I think we're there. I think we're there on this guy. I think we're about there. I'm really tempted to do dots on the bottom, and I don't want to do the dots on the bottom. Maybe just a little bit of darker ones. Up here. I'm not doing everything, but just to kind of hint that there is... That kind of carries it down. Yeah. Yep. I think that was all I needed. I'm not going to do any more. I think we're going to call this one done. I'm going to sign it. I'm going to sign it. Because you know the rule is if you sign it, you can't do anything more to it. Which is a lie. It's a complete lie. Thanks, Carl. Thanks, Trish. I'm happy with him. Let's find a fine liner. Let's find a fine liner. Oh, I have to show you guys my Princess PJ stickers that I got. I'll show you that here in a minute. This'll do. So you guys know Princess PJ's draws caricatures of her Twitch fam friendos. And I think I've participated in every single one of them except for the very first one that she ever did. So I have like a year's worth of Princess PJ caricatures of my face, which is funny. I have a collection of my face in various different cartoon positions. The very first one she drew of me is actually this sticker right here on my art box of a schmexy... Here, I could actually just turn it... Yeah, there you go. You guys can see it. A schmexy Christmas... a Christmas spirit. So that's the very first one she ever drew of me, and she did a damn good job. I'm like, damn if I only looked like that in real life. Right? So now, we have several different versions of Lindsay Badger Makes the sticker. This was the Halloween version. And then we have last year's Mermaid Badger the Makes. And then this one was from her Christmas Thanksgiving family portrait over the holidays. And I mean, if I had boobs that looked like that, Holy shit. Damn, that would be amazing. And then we have last month she did the spring, or last 2 months, she did the spring animal, the baby animals, and then she drew people's faces on their favorite animals. So I have an actual badger with my face on it, which I really like that one too. It's really cute. And then this one was for Valentine's Day. And that pretty much puts my whole year in a nutshell in that image. I totally felt that way about Valentine's Day. And that's fine. You can. Because, you know, not everybody's in love on Valentine's Day. But I have all these cute stickers. It's so fun. I have an extra Christmas spirit one laying around here too somewhere. But I need to decide where I'm going to... Oh, the other one was like a flying trapeze girl. And I think I already... Yeah, I put her up here somewhere. Yeah, this one. Here's the other one. And I don't... This one's probably my least favorite, but it's still really good. A little flying trapeze circus girl. But anyways, you hate holidays? Yeah, holidays are lame. Well, not always. Not all holidays are lame, but they're tough for some people. I just had a particularly hard Valentine's Day. But that doesn't mean all my Valentine's days will be ruined. Just this one particularly. So I'll hang out here while I put up all my markers and chat with you guys. Because we have lots of colors and toys to put away. Most of them. Yeah, we have all these beautiful colors that we've gotten out. And this is just the blue tray. I don't have a particular order that I put them in. I try to keep them more teals on this end. But like, as for light and dark, I don't really necessarily care. This needs to go in here somewhere. Why is this not in there? Well, that's lame. What is... It must be a purple that I took. Hold on. One moment, please, while I get my shit together. I think it's probably that one. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Hi! Grays. This is a French gray. I love the French grays. I use them all the time. And this one's for the white. I need a new white. It's going a little short. Little shorty smalls. I use the white on literally every project. That's why. On every single... Oh my gosh, I almost dumped that whole tray. Good lord. Scoot over. Where's my oranges? There they are. This is an orangey one. This is a yellowy one. Pika-pee! I always thought that I never understood why Pikachu said Pika-pee. And I'm like, did that guy need to go to the bathroom or something? Pika-pee! Like, well, good job, buddy. I'm glad you went to the bathroom. He was always so happy about it. Pika-pee! Like some little kid celebrating they went to the bathroom the first time, you know? It's like, good job, buddy. I'm proud of you. Alright, here's all of our markers we used. This was the background markers that we used today. All those colors. Look at me, I it pee. Pika pee. Now you're never going to hear it the same way ever again. Dance party. Yeah, buddy. Dance it up. Oh gosh, is that underwear? Are we twirling underwear in the sky? Okay, it's not underwear, but I could pretend it is. Do, 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 do. Is this Song of Storms? It's one of the Zelda songs. Yeah, it's not underwear, but we can pretend it is because it's more fun that way. Do, 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 do. E300. All right, only 2 left. The Y, the yellow grays, which are lovely, in their little fancy spot, and then 1 blue color to finish off the collection. Boom. We did it! We did it! If you guys have never seen my marker collection, here, let me see if I can tilt this. Yeah, you can kind of see it. That's half. These are half of my markers. And then I have another marker stacked the same size right next to it. Yeah. There you go. You can kind of see it. Those are all my markers. Now I've got to fix my shit. I broke it. Yeah. Well, and you guys have already seen all my pencils. I have so many damn freaking coloring things. I have a problem. I know this. Actually, I don't have a problem. I just have all the colors and it's wonderful. I paint with all the colors of the wind. Well, kids, that is our worm. We're going to scan this in. Maybe do some very minor color adjustments because my scanner is a special creature. And send this over to Cody Scheibe with some creative writing paragraph. And stay tuned. Stay tuned for the end of the month whenever the Creep Show and Tell happens. And come check out all the cool Labyrinth art. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I believe Joe is working on a piece that's also going to be in the showcase if he gets it done in time and submitted. So that'll be fun. I can't wait to see it. All right, is there anybody on that we care to raid? Let's take a look, see who's around. It is quite late, but there's always somebody on somewhere. Cody is live right now? What? He's been on for almost 4 hours. We should raid Cody. Let's go raid Cody. That sounds fun. Since we were doing his thing. He's probably about to sign off too, so. Let's just add to the pile over there. Cody Skibbity. I never get to raid him, so this is super fun. All right. I love you guys. We'll be back next Thursday. Next Thursday, we'll be doing a new piece of art. It'll be super fun. All right. Send Cody all the love. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night, everyone. I hope your headache feels better.